So public debt has affected SADC countries in different ways. And the most painful thing is that despite being endowed with a number of natural resources, Southern African countries still face this huge public debt that they are battling with. A pool of investors coming to Africa and showing the interest to invest in many countries in SADC. However, the returns from the mining sector raises a lot of questions. It raises a lot of questions about our policies. It raises a lot of questions about governance of this extractive industry. If our efforts, both government efforts, civil society, and the participation of citizens, if this sector is given much attention, I think there is potential for this extractive industry to really benefit the development agenda of the region. Some countries have got legislation and rules or guidelines on the debt to GDP ratio. However, this legislation is hardly enforced. This is because of the limitations of if a government goes beyond the target of the debt to GDP ratio. What happens? What can citizens do? What can Parliament do? So, to that effect, Parliament is limited to what they can do beyond the set guidelines. In other countries, however, these guidelines or legislation do not exist. So there now is a bigger problem. How is this public debt, this giant, this big elephant in the room, going to be controlled? And obviously, from the parliamentary perspective, the ultimate solution is to ensure that Parliament provides robust oversight on debt contraction, not only how this debt is contracted, but how this debt is utilized. Where is it ending? Is it for the right purposes? And I also want to bring an issue of domestic resource mobilization. I think domestic resource mobilization and public debt really have an effect on an economy. We would not be having this discussion today about public debt if our domestic resource mobilization was enhanced. Once we're able to raise our own resources, we're going to limit the stock of debt that we have to acquire to meet our public expenditure and also towards service delivery, be it health, education, and all the public services that the government has to deliver. So there is that connection, and as at the SADC region, we should not lose that connection of ensuring that resource mobilization is enhanced, so that we reduce the stock of debt that we have to go out and look for to meet the needs of the citizens. AfroDat is a long-time partner of the SADC Parliamentary Forum, and this partnership has yielded so many benefits for the region, not just for the staff, but largely for the members of Parliament. Like you all know, the turnover in terms of election in the SADC region is so high. After general elections, more than 50 MPs do not come back to Parliament. So partners like AfroDat have been very instrumental in developing capacities of parliamentarians to develop their technical skills in how they perform their oversight mandate, their legislative mandate, representation mandate, and also oversight on the budget. So it is my hope that the partnership between SADC PF and AfroDat will be enhanced, and we'll see ourselves working together in more issues beyond public debt, in issues of extractive governance, in issues of regional economic integration, in issues of gender equality, in issues of sustainable development goals, because these are issues that need concerted efforts of partners like AfroDat and SADC Parliamentary Forum.